Good morning to my rescheduled Facebook Live. Normally I go live on a Monday morning, but life got in the way on Monday, so I decided to reschedule it to Wednesday. But I've got a lovely project for you. It's using the artistic dies, which is part of the, just trying to think the name, is it Artistically Inked or Expressions in Ink Suite? Let me just check the name of it before I get it wrong. It's Expressions in Ink Suite. So I'm using the artistic dies this morning because had a little go last night, made a card that I thought would be perfect to show you this morning. But before I do that, I want to share a little love of card making with you guys. And I am going to draw for the card that we made the last time. Just wondering, yeah, I've got the three of them here. So last Monday, we made this card, which was a bit of a fancy fold, has a belly band, and then it opens up like so. So showing the beautiful designer series paper that we stock. So I made that one with you. Then we also made, we made that one. And then I was showing you a similar one that I had made the night before. Oh gosh, and I've stuck it. Hold on. So that's that one. Anyway, I'm going to send that to one of you who was watching the last time. So I'm just going to pop you down and do the drawing for that before we start on today's card. Okay, so and it is going to, oh, can't get it. Oh, it's gone to Marla. And Marla was watching from Australia. Marla, I will be in touch with you to get your address. I think this is the furthest I've sent one of my cards. Quite excited. And you can choose which one you would like out of those three. Okay, let me get my camera a little bit straighter. Right, okay, so today's card uses the dies from the Expressions in Ink suite. So I'll just show you that first. There's a few of the samples here. Oh, hi, Sarah. I haven't heard from you in ages. Hope you're doing well. So anyway, the Expressions in Ink suite is here. It's my, oh wow, I just love this suite. I love the colors. I love the dies. This is the die we're going to use here. It's really bright. It's the most beautiful paper. But I'm not actually using the paper today, but I'll show you some of the paper. It's so beautiful. It's been so ordered that it's currently on back order. But I'm using this paper. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the shimmer, all the gold foil pieces. That one is so dramatic. And the pink one, even I'm not a big pink fan. Well, I'm really not an orange fan, but don't normally use a lot of pink. But that's gorgeous too. Just look. Oh, it's even hard, to be honest, to cut into it because I'm using this for my class in July, and it's hard to cut because you just want to use, or it's hard to make a class out of it, should I say, because you just want to stick the paper on a card and leave it at that because it's so pretty. And the back sides are all this kind of, it's supposed to like an alcohol ink kind of technique, but without the mess. You just get the paper, and anyway, love it, love it, love it. But I'm not using the paper today. I'm just going to use the dies. Now, to kind of mimic this, oh, I forgot to bring over the actual full sheet. Hold on 1 second. To mimic the variation in colour of the papers, I thought it would be fun, just trying to get it out of the sheet, come on, to use this paper. This is our Rainbow Glimmer paper. So it's a full sheet of kind of sparkly glimmer, but luckily, as you can see, doesn't shed its glitter. And I thought it would be lovely to use this as with this die. So I will show you the one I made yesterday. And what I'm actually going to show you as well. So two important tools that we sell that are very useful for this. First of all, we have adhesive sheets. So you can put this, I've already pre-prepared this. I've put some adhesive sheet on the back of this glimmer. So when I cut through and peel off the backing, it's already sticky. Or you could dot your glue, but it does take a while. But it's perfectly acceptable to do it that way, but the adhesive sheets make it so much easier. And another thing, I have our old one. We used to sell these, which are, what do they call it? What's the official terminology? What do they call it? I'm trying to find it now. Brush, just a brush. Brush, anyway, a little brush. And you run that over your die to, if you see I have little bits left in here, it gets all the little bits out. It is a really useful tool when you have intricate dies like this. So that we don't sell in this format anymore. The way we sell it now is even handier. We have a take your pick tool, which has various ends. We have pointy tool, which is great for, again, poking bits out or picking up gems. This is also a very useful tool, which has the putty on the end for, again, picking up maybe sequins to place on your project. And also, what's the other one we have? Oh no, that's the same one. What are the other ends? The other ends are kind of a stylus and then a straight kind of spatula type thing. But we sell a brush head for it. So you can just add that to the end of your take your pick tool. So you have one multi-tool, very, very handy. Anyway, what we're going to do is to cut out this beautiful floral image out of our glimmer paper. So I'm going to use my die machine. Now the yesterday's one I made more in the pink side, and today's one I'm going to make more in the yellow side, just to make it a little bit different. So I'm just going to be out of shot for a minute to cut this on die cutter. So just bear with me a minute. I'll probably take a couple of passes just to make sure I get it. Drawer. And then I'll show you how I use that little brush tip tool. Let's see if I got that fairly well through. Oh, oops. Okay. So when you get the, I forgot to show you that in the catalogue, but when the take your pick, or the brush, sorry, tip for the take your pick tool, when you get it, there's a better picture somewhere else here. When you get it, you also get these two little foam pads, and these are really useful to brush out all the bits. So I keep mine in a stamp case, so it keeps all the bits. You see, probably need to clean that out a bit, but keeps all the bits in one place. And just run this over. Obviously I've got the sticky bit on the back. Oops. But it's so useful for intricate dies like this. That should probably be enough. And most of them will get left behind here. Well, I hope I've taken this out. Oop. Trying to keep them all contained within my little... Obviously I've got the backing. When I separate this, most of them will pop out. So before I actually do that, I'm going to get the card ready. So I have a basic black half an A4. I've scored it in the middle. Oh, thing is, when you have the stickiness on the back, it sticks to you. So just going to fold that over. Then I'm going to use, yeah, that's what I wanted to know. I'm going to use the black first. I'll get that ready. Have I got that cut yet? I'm going to cut that at 13.5. And then I'll cut 30 and 95 by 9.2. I think that's what I decided yesterday. No, I think that was too small, wasn't it? Was it too small? No, it's just about. Actually, no, I think I will cut it a little bit bigger. Bear with me a second. Does this work? I think I will go 13.8. No, I'm opening my piece. So 13.8. So stay on because I need your advice in a minute. So I'm going to take this apart. Try and keep all my bits contained. You can see, because I have done the thing with the brush, a lot of the bits are dislodged, even though they didn't come out because of the adhesive sheet, but they're going to stay on this. That's actually really pretty on its own, isn't it? If you kept the bits. There's this little bit to go. I think we've got them all. There's a couple just there, hold on. With the sticky adhesive sheets, they can be a little bit, what's the word? Insistent on staying. I think I've got them all now. Okay, so I'm going to place this on my black. This is just basic black cardstock. Trying to make sure it's sort of in the middle. Oh no, this has come out, but it's then gone and stuck to the back. You can kind of see it. Might be one in there or not, is there? Hold on a second. I think you've come out and then you've gone on, because you're sticky. You've stuck to the back. Oh, and there's another one. They're hard to dislodge. They don't want to go. They're so pretty. They want to be part of the card. Can't blame them though, really, can you? With this gorgeous paper. Let's just pick up these bits that are deciding to stay. Stop it. And then they stick to your fingers. Oh, there's a couple in here. Come on. I know you want to be part of the card, but no. You make the nicer card if you weren't on it. Sorry. Okay, right. Okay, so I didn't actually show you the card I made yesterday. Okay, so this is the one I made yesterday. So with this one, I cut most of mine on more of the pink side, and this one, it's going to annoy me now because I can see those little bits. Go away. If you're going to insist being in, you're going to have to be under there. There, can't see you now. Oh, there's a bit stuck there. Can you come out? Come on. Right, you're hidden. Right. So this one I've gone for more the yellow side of it. Of course, there's, as you probably saw, there is the green, blue, purple side as well. So that would be equally beautiful in this, but I decided to go for yellow and pink. So my question for you this morning is, which color, Karen, I think you're still on, which color do you think would be nicest as the backdrop? So my choices, I think, are some Daffodil Delight, or we have Mango Melody, or we have Crushed Curry. Okay. Any ideas? I'm thinking no to the Daffodil Delight. I think I'm going to eliminate that from the choices. I think that's just too bright. No, I'm going to eliminate that one. I'm not even going to let you choose that one. But yeah, with these two, I'm quite torn. So we have, this one is the Crushed Curry. And then this one is the Mango Melody. Any ideas? Yep, I was kind of hoping you'd say that, because that was kind of my feeling. I think this is a little bit on the orange side. I think the Crushed Curry, yeah, I think I'm going to go with Crushed Curry too. So that was measured at 13.5. Oh, I can see another one. Just going to have to get that out. It's going to annoy me. 13.5 by 13.8 by 9.5. So I'm going to cut my next layer at 14 point. I'm just going to give it a 3 mil, so a tiny little border. So this is 9.5, so I'm going to go 9.8. And it was 13.8, so I'm going to go 14.1. So that's probably about 1/8 of an inch if you're an inch person. And then I'm just going to add my adhesive on the back. I've got some Stampin' Seal here. So it's a really simple card. There's not much to it. It's just one multicolored die cut on black. Now, of course, I love a bit of dimension. Can't help it. I think it's just totally makes a card. So I put 6 around the edge, and then I do 2 in the middle, just so it doesn't fall flat in the middle. But this glimmer paper, it's in my opinion, a must-have for everybody. I think it's absolutely stunning. Sorry, I can't talk and line things up at the same time. I'll make a mistake. Okay. So there is our card. Now for our sentiment. So going to take the coordinating stamp set, and I have the happy birthday already lined up. Just going to show you the coordinating stamp set if I could find the case. So here is the artistically inked stamp set. Oh, Karen, this is my class for next month. So we're not using the stamp set. We're actually going to use this stamp set. So I'm pairing this stamp set with the papers. It's beautiful. The dies are just gorgeous. There's another very pretty die I'll show you in a minute. I'll get it out for you. But beautiful kind of watercolor effect stamps, and then just some pretty useful sentiments. Your best wishes, thanks, happy birthday, hello, probably the most useful ones. Add a congratulations, and you just literally have the full set on a happy Christmas. So I'm going to, actually I might do that the other side's better. Cut. that's an embossing buddy. We don't stock these anymore, but I'm sure you can find them. They're just very good for stopping your embossing powder going where you don't want it, or sticking where you don't want it rather. So I'm just doing my happy birthday. I'm going to have quite a narrow strip of black, but I'm just going to, I'll chop it in a minute. So I've got my white embossing powder. I keep my oops in a little Tupperware. I'll just check, a bit of a flick, and then just make sure there are no extra pieces, because obviously you know that when you heat up your embossing powder it goes very white. So you might not think that these little flecks matter, and they don't really, but once they are heated they'll be very white. And you see that I have just a teeny tiny bit on the P. Oh, galloping horse wouldn't notice it, would you? Just push it into the P. There. Okay, so let me just grab my heat tool and we'll emboss that. So excuse the noise. You'll see this changing to a brighter, shinier white. There it goes. Okay. And the lid, where's the lid? Before I knock that over. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to grab my trimmer and just, I think that's fairly straight. And let's take a little bit off. Okay. Oh, wrong scissors. Okay, and I'm just going to, I do love just a straight edge on one side and a bit of a angled cut on the other. And I know double dimensionals even increases the old postage, but it completes the card for me. So I said these papers are currently on back order, but hopefully back in soon. It was estimated, one of these papers, not the glimmer is available, but the papers that go with the suite. It was estimated wouldn't be back until August, but hopefully there'll be an improvement on that date. So we also have, let me just catch the name of these. These are called the, I don't want to get the name wrong, so I'm just going to actually check in the catalogue the name of them. They are the Artistry Blooms Adhesive Backed Sequins, but they're perfect for this because they're all sorts of colours. I'm just trying to find where I put the other ones. So I have this shade. Take a nice, in fact, I don't know why I'm doing my scissors. I should be using these because it's, oh. I'll do one up here. Where's the other colours? What have I done with them? That's the wrong set. I've been busy packing my artist expressions in ink class, so I had a lot of what I was using for that out. Oh, I was organized and I thought I'd actually put them back in the box. Most unlike me. So they come in 4 colours. So you have kind of a, in fact, I think they're meant to be Magenta Madness, Mango Melody. What are the 4 actual colours? Pink, yellow, orange and blue, but let's see what actual shade. Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody. Oh, and Rich Raspberry. I suppose it depends really what you put them with as to what kind of colour they take on. So I'll put one there, and then I'll put another one down here. That's 3 different colours, isn't it? Yeah. There. So that is today's card. Let me just put those away before and I keep some of my embellishments also in those very useful stamp cases. They are very useful to put on your shelf, label the front of them, then you know what's inside them. So that is my super quick but quite dramatic card for today, just using glimmer paper, a die and some glimmer paper. We have lots of intricate dies that the glimmer paper would be amazing for, but love to know which you like more. Do you like the pinky one? Do you like the more yellow tone? Which do you like most? Well, oh, and before I go, just want to let you know I have an event coming up on Friday, 16th of July at 7:30. It is my Summer Nights Extravaganza, and I am using the Bloom Where You're Planted suite. The Bloom Where You're Planted suite, this is 6x12. You would get a sample of this paper, and your sample would be 6x6 papers. So half of this. But just wanted to show you the fab designs in the papers. So all of this beautiful kind of house plant, tropical kind of plants. And then the other side are gorgeous kind of neutrals. So you've kind of got a marbly look, the brick wall, 2 brick walls, and then the wood grain effect. Gorgeous papers. And I wanted to show you then the dies. So these cut out some of the actual plants and the pots in the paper, and then you've some beautiful like macrame type dies as well, all gorgeous. We'll make 4 cards in the evening, and it's interspersed with a few little games. But you will get all the supplies that you need to make your cards. They will be sent out in kind of kit form for you, and we'll make the cards together. And in between the card making, we'll do a few games. But you will get to play with the papers, and you will have some die cuts. You'll get to play with that set. You'll just need some inks, your adhesive, and a stamp set of your own at home for sentiments. Everything else will be in your kit, but booking closes for that event tonight at 9 o'clock. So I will put a link once I've posted this live to my page. I will put a link on how to get in touch with me to book a place on that if you'd like to join us. It costs £20 plus £2 postage if you're not local to me. And as I say, booking closes tonight at 9 o'clock, so don't be late. Okay, I would love for you to join us, especially if it's your first time. It's really good fun, a good night, and I will see you on Friday and Sunday. If you're on my July class, we will be using the papers from the Expressions in Ink suite. And if not, I'll see you back. Normal service resumes next week for Mondays. So I will hope to see you then. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.